Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 242, and it is a part of the Fall of the House of Ember story arc. I'm going to keep it real quick for us today. I just want to give a big thanks to all of our patrons at patreon.com/adventureinc. Patrons like Kyle, Adam, Darius, Kayla, and Brendan. Our patrons help make this show do cool things, and you can be a patron too. If you want to show a little love, throw a little support at the show, that's a way to do it. And we got some cool rewards we're trying to unlock as things go along, including a monthly Q&A. So if you've got Qs, we've got As, and you can make those happen at patreon.com/adventureinc. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
On a lighter subject, how's the whole corruption of the Iora Church going?
On a lighter subject?
Yeah.
Jebeddo, the rogue.
We're basically family. So do you want to admit to your family that all you want to do is learn how to read so that you can read pornos?
Jennuvera, the sorcerer.
Oh my god, guys, it worked! The plan worked!
High five!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, we should have a plan more often!
Asher, the druid barbarian.
With my nipples? Why are my nipples not convincing?
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated. Let's get started. You see a faint glow around Dunglaris subside. And the Dunglaris, you watch as his face drains, his body withers a bit, and you can see him like noticeably scared at the feeling of loss from this connection to power. The angel turns back to the three of you and turns his back on Dunglaris. And he says, "The god Iora, now a being of two purposes, now a being who watches over two purviews. This creature understands the concepts of evil with which you face. Iora once did not understand why their sibling went to sleep. But Gillick Erdrad has shown what that creature was bringing. The Lord Iora, blessed be them in light and blood, now fights to keep their sibling asleep."
Shit.
If there are questions you would have, I would answer them. Dunglaris scrambles back away from you, Keth. He struggles to get to his feet, backing away from you.
Keth hasn't heard what the angel is saying, and his eyes are just on Dunglaris, and he runs up and charges him and picks him up like by his robes.
So so don't forget Dunglaris like pulled all of hhis robes down.
Oh, fair.
So you can still pick him up by like his pants, but that might not be what you're looking to do.
just gives him a big old spank.
Gives him a wedgie.
You have been a bad boy.
And that's
Atomic wedgie above his head. He's like,
yes, I win. Anti-magic field this.
Give me your lunch money!
So let me roll that back.
Flushes him in the blood bowl to give him a swirly.
Jebeddo, smash the powder. So Keth hasn't heard a word the angels said, and he just is staring at Dunglaris, and he runs up and just grabs him, lifts him onto his feet, has his hand on his throat, and he just is about to strike him with one of the redeemers.
Keth, please, Keth. No. I can change. I can make different choices here, Keth. Please, you don't want to do this. Haven't enough people died at your hands, Keth?
Keth just has this snarl on his face and is just staring at him in silence, and he realizes this isn't the same. It seems like a very different person than walked into the sanctuary a little while ago, and the kind of the specter that's loomed over Keth for so long. And then a calm kind of just washes over him, and he stares back at Gillick's hammer and looks back at Dunglaris and says, "You failed, Dunglaris. This ruthless path you've taken, all the lives you destroyed, my life, it was all for nothing. You failed to transform Iora into the blood goddess, and my friend died ensuring that you failed. You have no more sway with her. And I don't think my friend would have wanted me to murder a broken, defeated creature such as yourself." And Keth just releases him. And you can go. I will not stop you from leaving here and living the rest of your life out in shame. You are powerless now.
Yes.
And Keth...
He drops to his knees in front of you. He says, "Yes, Keth, thank you. So merciful of you, and a wise decision you have made."
Keth turns around and goes to go pick up Verdum.
Dunglaris gets up and just runs.
Yeah, so Keth goes to pick it up, and then goes stand next to his friend.
Are you sure? As Dunglaris is running to Gebeddo, he's like, "Are you sure?"
Keth just looks at Gebeddo and says, "I said I'd let him go." And then has Verdum with him, and then goes and stands in front of the angel.
But Gillick had other ideas, and he just throws the hammer at the back of Dunglaris' head.
Is this does Keth wink? Gebeddo's trying to read.
No. So Gebeddo, the word will spread of everything he's done and how he has no more sway with the goddess, and what he preached was wrong. He's not going to be able to do what he did before. We won.
All right, buddy. Wow. And Gebeddo hugs him.
Keth moves Verdum out of the way.
The angel looks and he says to the four of you, "I am sorry that for us to come to this place required a sacrifice, such that it has. But we will move forward, honoring the spirit of Gillick Erdred."
And you're done trying to kill us too, right?
Indeed.
Cool. Jennuvera's bleeding from everywhere and can barely stand up.
Asher.
Cool, just wanted to check, thank you.
The sway Dunglaris had over us is no more. The favor he had curried is rebuked.
Is his power also rebuked?
The power that protected him was a weave of abjuration bolstered by the god of blood. And they have pulled their power back.
Gebeddo squeezes Keth tighter. And he looks up at him and he just says, We've never lost before.
I think we did on this one, and he holds up Verdum. I don't think he's coming back.
Your friend gave himself to show a god a better way. And in doing so has protected them from falling to the same darkness that is attempting to infect this land. The sway of blood, the path that Dunglaris had set. At its core was this shadow that sought to consume. Gillick Erdrad told our master of the way of balance, of holding both halves, both powers within itself, that they might be at peace. And in doing so, Iora has embraced a part of itself long dead. But that peace no longer holds that power. Iora has accepted blood, but not the shadow. Your friend's sacrifice has emboldened Iora, opened its eyes, so that that shadow does not go unnoticed. There is a reckoning coming with the shadow, one that it must atone for.
Gebeddo, maybe this wasn't a loss. Gillick sounds like he just did an impossible thing. Something that I can't imagine any of us could have done.
Yeah.
And he did it.
There is a sudden burst of energy in your Redeemers, Keth. A flash of light burns out and they begin to thrum on your back. In a almost an uncomfortable way.
Keth hands the Verdum to Gebeddo.
Yeah, Gebeddo goes to take it, and immediately the head of the hammer just plummets into the stone, ringing out in this cavern.
Yeah, it cracks at the stone under it.
Yeah.
It is heavy. Gebeddo is not strong.
Not worthy.
And Keth takes the quarterstaff off his back and then slowly goes to snap it over his knee.
Yeah, as you, it begins to glow brightly as you're holding it, and as you go to snap it, there is nothing in your hands as this quarterstaff has begun to shift and change within you. And as the glowing subsides, on your hand, around each thumb, is a metal ring. You may, as a bonus action, you may convert the two rings into any monk weapon.
Fuck
Woo!
yeah.
Dang.
Just draw my hands together, clink the rings, and
Yeah.
Ring.
The metal will unfurl from your rings and become whatever weapon you need it to be. That is a monk weapon.
Dope.
All right, let's see. So it's now a +3 attack.
Damn.
It is 1d8 bludgeoning plus 1d8 cold. No matter what type of weapon you turn it into, it will be bludgeoning.
Cool.
It has the abilities that were already in place. Oh, that's what it is. Any ability that you would use that would cost more than 1 key costs 1 fewer.
Cool.
Nice.
But if something costs 1, it still costs 1.
Yeah. So like, yeah. The least I pay is 1.
Right. Hopefully it just gives you more opportunities to do some cooler stuff than as opposed to more opportunities to do the same things. Yeah.
That's fun. That's really fun.
And you begin to hear a voice with the rings wrapped around your thumb.
Oh, hey!
Keth says, hello? He's has his hands in front of him and just kind of looking at the ring. What? Hi? Who's this?
It's me.
Is
You know me.
Uthral?
No, what? I'm not.
You sound similar to a friend of mine.
That sounds great.
Are you my rings?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. I love having voices in my head. So this is great.
I've been there every time.
Wait, you've been there the whole time?
I've been trying to talk to you.
Usually I'm very receptive to my inner voices.
Well,
I'm so sorry. I've been ignoring
it's
you.
okay.
All
We
right.
can high five though.
Yeah. And Keth high fives himself.
Nice.
Oh, he's so looking forward to doing that, like in battle, just like clapping.
Very good. Should we punch the angel?
No.
I like punching.
I don't think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I I didn't punch Dunglaris there.
It's okay.
What do you think of that? Was that a terrible
Everyone
move?
else
I was
killed-
second guessing myself.
Well, everyone else killed their nemesis, and you were like, nah.
Yeah, it like felt real weird with this like really pathetic person now, and it wasn't even like a challenge anymore.
Well,
and I know we kind of worked up to this.
If he messes with you, I'll punch him.
All right, yeah, let's do that. If he messes with us again, then we'll punch him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Great, and Keth is wandering the sanctuary area, like while he's
the
talking.
angel's just
like he's
staring
on a cell
Yeah,
stone.
the angel is just staring at you.
Keth is the only one who talks out loud to his weapon. Everyone else, like in their head, Keth is,
It's like
jeez.
I love that.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, he's just. You have? Are you still the pillars?
I've always been the pillar.
Okay, great. Pillars of strength, great, and redeemers. I know I kind of go back and forth between the two.
I'm also
but,
Keth.
You're kind of the pillars now. You're what?
What?
You're me?
Nah.
Huh?
I love
You're
that
fun.
it's like a combination Yoda, Uthral, and Kevin from The Office. It's like
I did some research.
Yeah. Perfect.
I was like, my Uthral voice sounds a lot like Yoda. All right.
Oh, this is great. This is good. This is going to be fun. Let's go talk to them over there. I think Gebeddo needs some help with that hammer.
Just so you know, you don't have to talk out loud.
What do you mean?
We
Of
can
course
talk
I do.
to each other in your head.
How can you hear me?
How can you hear me?
Oh, God.
I just assumed everyone else could hear me.
I wish y'all could see Keth's face when
You're fun.
Yeah, I'll
Let's go
try
punch the
that.
small one.
All right. And Keth, goes over and until he realizes it's
Why did you stop?
no, that's our friend.
I know.
He's looking at
Yeah,
his
yeah,
hands
yeah.
every time he talks. He's just holding up his hands.
Hey, Keth.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, that looks
You
heavy.
don't have to talk out loud to it, man.
Yeah, it'll just answer you in your
it
head.
just started
Yeah,
talking
you
to
could
me.
just use your brain power.
They're making you feel stupid. Punch them.
And Keth just like looks up at the ceiling, but raises his hand in front of his face and like says, "No, that's like kind of just how they talk to me. That's just like normal. So that's fine."
Okay.
Wait, do you say that out loud?
Yeah, because he's not used to it yet. But he didn't mean to. He'll practice.
He'll practice
We'll
thinking.
get this down.
Honestly?
Oh God.
We'll get it. We'll get the hang of this, Redeemer.
I have the hang of it.
Well, now I feel bad.
Punch yourself. I'm just kidding.
So the angels. The angels say, "Is there anything else that you would ask of us for this deed that has been performed?"
Can you hold that thought real quick? And she's gonna turn to Gebetto and say, "Were you able to give Garhand the second? You know what?"
Second drink, yeah. Surprise! I also took a drink.
Oh!
So, we'll have to figure that out. We don't have a whole bunch of time, but
Hey, angels, can you cure a poison that can't be cured?
I would, if we're gonna use angel power, I would way rather we find out whether the throne is cursed or not.
I mean, because I can try my own spells, and I take my hands and I lay them on Gebetto, and I cast Protection from Poison.
Okay, you do so.
And if he's poisoned, I neutralize the poison.
You have to tell him.
If he's a poison, you have to tell me.
You aren't sure if it worked or not.
Angel.
Angel, can you tell us if that worked or not?
Do we get
I am
one wish?
still bound by my pact. And interfering in this way would be a violation.
What about if you just told us yes or no? That's just like information. That's not interfering. I don't need you to
Blink.
cure me so much as tell me, am I dead at midnight?
That's true.
From poison. This poison. Midnight tears that I just drank. I don't need to know about what happens after.
Gebetto, that might be useful.
The night's
The
young
angel-
is all I'm saying.
The angel lowers down and it places a hand upon your chest. And it says, "If you survive to midnight, then you will die."
See, information is good, right? Information is something we can trade. I love my mother very much. You know, now we're trading. Now it's a dialogue. Now it's a thing. I have never had better friends than the three people in this room. How about the throne?
It's so it closes its eyes. And then you can see like energy radiating off of it, both crimson and golden, as the energy radiates off. It says, "The seat of power of this land. The one who holds this mantle carries with them the darkness that we have avoided."
The one specifically, or like the one generally? Like Garhand is evil, or the throne creates evil?
If Garhand was disposed of and someone took his mantle, would he then take the darkness as well? Or she?
The last who held this throne carried the exact same curse. It was picked up by Garhand willingly.
Oh, so the next king, if they don't want to be cursed, won't be.
Shadow is persistent. Shadow is tricky. Because one did so willingly does not mean they ever had a choice.
Shadow is persistent, and Shadow is easily defeated by...
If we knew that, we would not have needed Gillick's sacrifice.
Oh.
There is one more thing. The Master has asked me to pass along. Something that was in the possession of your friend.
Is it a poison cure?
The angel closes his eyes and a beam of light shoots down from the ceiling, and materializing before him in a flash of crimson and gold is abjuration. And placed in the center of abjuration is a small metal flask. Be well, Many Pennies, and good luck. And both angels disappear.
Gebeddo picks up the flask and he opens it. What is the smell that comes from it?
It is a very, very strong alcoholic smell that comes out of the flask.
So Gebeddo pours some out onto the ground, takes a swig of it, and passes it.
Asher takes the flask and takes a swig and passes it to whoever.
Keth grabs the flask and takes a swig and passes it to Jennuvera.
Yeah, she takes a drink and... This is not good!
I don't really know why he likes this alcohol.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, I get it. And Gebeddo's head is already swimming a little as he takes the flask back and closes it up again, puts it back in his pocket.
Asher goes and he picks up abjuration, and he tries to cast protection from poison again on Gebeddo.
You cast the spell. You still do not know if it worked.
Okay.
How many hours are left in the evening?
Yeah, do we get a window?
Yeah, you probably have about 4 hours left.
Is that okay? Is that long enough for me to get to the Alchemy Guild in the city?
Yeah, certainly. And so as you guys go to turn toward the door swings open. And standing there is Garhand.
Oh.
Dunglaris, are you down here? You!
Hello.
Hey, Your Majesty.
The flames.
Where is Dunglaris?
He just left.
He's gone.
Yeah, he just headed out. You just missed him.
Ran out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Seemed like he had something very important to do.
If we had killed him, you would
yeah.
definitely see his body in this room. Here.
That's fair. That's a
We
good
haven't
point,
done
Jennuvera. I did
Keth
not do that.
did not do that.
Okay. I think we're done here. And he raises an arm to fire off a spell.
Can I hold up abjuration to try and reflect it back?
So he's firing at Jennuvera.
Can I impose?
She'll just counter spell.
Okay, so go ahead and roll counterspell.
So I rolled 15. If I don't add anything to it.
Okay, that's enough. So the spell flies from his hand, and you throw up your own hand and just like slice across the spell, and the magic just explodes in the air between you. Like fizzles of it go flying off in various directions. And he says, "Enough! Ugh, I didn't want to have to do this. You are forcing my hand." And
Wait, when did you learn magic?
He reaches for his eye patch, and he tears it off. And behind it, a dark, shadowy eye is in its place. And you see him, like, blink across the eye, and portals of purple and blue swirling open behind him. Tendrils of black reaching through them and pushing into him. And he begins to, like, swell up with this shadowy power. He says, "You have been a thorn for too long. Now you will die, and my plans will go unhindered. I call on the dark powers of the Shadow Lord to aid me. Bring me the service that I have so dutifully gained. Let's end this here and now." Another portal opens beside him. And from it, a figure in long, dark robes walks out. Everyone roll initiative.
Six.
14.
4.
Gebeddo's real nervous.
Wouldn't you be?
I mean, like, if I was exactly in my shoes, no.
Keth?
18.
Apparently you're not.
Keth's on a bit of a roller coaster ride right now of emotions.
Well, despite that, you are all feeling like you didn't get the upper hand on this particular exchange. Okay. Okay. The figure in dark robes raises their head up, eyes burning with purple flames. They grab the hood and pull it back, and Viltroth, skin pulled tight, white against his skull, stands before you. His voice rasps, and he says, "I may not be at full power yet, but I am strong enough to end you." A word, he points at you, Gebeddo, and a word flies from his mouth, one that reverberates through the air in an ancient tongue. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Bye, y'all. 6.
All right, you feel your body seize up around you, frozen in place, unable to move, as you have been stunned by the words that have struck against you. And you are paralyzed.
That's fine. Way better than I thought was going to happen.
He's not strong. He's not quite there yet.
Yeah. I am not at my full power.
Wait, then what's your full power?
That's very impressive, Viltroth.
This isn't even my final form.
I thought we were
What? We were friends.
Garhand, now being filled with this dark energy, his muscles like plumping up, and he puts a hand to his side, and a sword of shadow forms in his hand, and he just looks to be filled with this rage as like the shadow miasma begins to pour out from both eyes and from his mouth, and the tendrils unhook from him, portals closing, and he charges forward. So I guess he charges at Asher.
Okay.
That's a hit for 12 shadow damage.
Oh, not this bullshit.
Oh yeah, that is bullshit.
God damn it.
So go ahead. Nope, you just take 12 shadow damage. That's fine. This one's there. And then, Keth, it's your turn.
Fuck. Keth realizes it's shadow damage. So he kind of he like holds up his hands and then claps, like slaps them together, and then withdraws. Hold on, what are other cool monk weapons?
2 quarterstaffs.
Well, yeah.
You could use me as a spear.
Is that
You could use me as a spear and then kick people.
Looks at his hands and says, "Is that like really like a monkish thing to
I
do?"
don't know.
Okay, and he tries to turn it into a spear.
Okay, so you turn it into a spear. The metal unwinds around your thumbs and spreads out into a long shafted spear with a ornate tip, runes all down both like the weapon, and you feel immediately that connection to it. Are you still holding Verdum?
No, I had handed it to Gebetto, and I don't know.
Gebetto, are you still holding it? Like I know you.
No, it's like standing straight up next to his frozen body.
You can all feel in the air as Verdum begins pulsing.
Keth notices it and holds the spear in one hand and reaches out to try and take Verdum with the second hand.
Okay. You pick it up. You can feel it pulsing in the same way that Verdum was pulsing. I'm sorry. You can feel Verdum pulsing in the same way that the Redeemers were pulsing when you first walked against Dunglaris.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Keth just like looks up and smiles and then charges at Viltra.
Okay.
And then he attacks with the spear first. That is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Fucking D10, baby! $13 damage.
Okay.
And then he tries his luck with Verdum.
So you can swing Verdum. You will not be able to add your strength bonus damage to damage.
Okay. That would be 19 to hit.
That hits.
Mm-mm. 6 damage.
Okay.
And then spend some key, starts kicking. That's a 30 to hit. And
yeah, you hit.
20 and 24.
Both hit.
Yeah.
30 to hit.
That's right. That would be 16 damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, he disengages.
Okay. So you charge forward, you jam the spear into Viltroth's side, and then swing in with Verdum that has sort of a like a reverberation when you smack against him. You do a couple of quick kicks as well. Viltroth seems to be already seems to have an immense amount of power in his form, and so your attacks seem to affect him, but minimally.
Hey, Viltroth, as Keth's like running away. It's us. You don't have to do this. Remember us?
Asher, it's your turn. And go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
You got it, dude. 20. Or, sorry, 19.
Okay. You do not take any shadow damage.
Heck yeah. Okay. Then I run over to Jennuvera, who's probably bleeding a lot, and cast Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Uh, 24 health.
Thank you.
And I can't do anything else. So I guess I drop the crystal shield I'm using normally, which is a thing that people forget, including myself, and try and use use Abjuration as my shield.
Okay. You pick up Abjuration as your shield, and normally with a piece of equipment like this, you would need to like tie yourself to it in some way.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a burst of like bright energy that you feel it rush through your blood. You feel the light pour off of it, and in an instant, this shield has tied itself to you.
Sweet.
Nice.
Is it just +2 shield or in the ability, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Gebeddo, it's your turn.
Is paralyzed.
It's the end of your turn. Make a Constitution saving throw.
11.
Nope. Jennuvera, it's your turn.
Okay, I cast Mental Prison on Viltroth.
Okay.
I feel like I cast Mental Prison on Garhand. I'm gonna assume he's far less intelligent than Viltroth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I also hope that if he goes, then Viltroth goes. So, it's a intelligence saving throw.
Fail.
Hell yeah!
Hey!
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. 2. I think D10s are the hardest dice to find.
A good D10 is hard to find.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
No.
All right, so I'm going to use Meta Magic to re-roll.
It's the first time you've ever used that. Maybe second time.
Okay, 19, 26, 28, 37, no. 28 plus 8, 35. Plus
36. That's fine.
36 damage. And also he is he sees in his mental prison his biggest fear, which I think is him being overrun, weak and powerless, and with no control.
So you don't choose what appears, correct?
Well, no, but I'm just giving you some flavor.
Okay. Do you see what he sees
No.
according to this spell?
No.
Okay.
On a
That's
failed
fine.
save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage, and the area immediately around the target space appears dangerous to it in some way. Whatever form the illusion takes, the target can't see or hear anything beyond it and is restrained for the spell's duration.
Okay,
If it
so
is-
he takes 36.
Yep.
And then you watch as his eyes glaze over, and you hear him scream, "No, we had a deal! I'm fulfilling my end of the bargain! You are supposed to fulfill yours! No! No!" Now it is Viltroth's turn. Viltroth turns to him, and he says, "Snap out of it!" And he snaps a finger at him, and you watch the mental prison shatter around Garhand, and then he turns back to you, Jennuvera, and he says, "You have become quite a competent spellcaster. Let's see how you handle this." And he fires another spell at you.
Counterspell.
Okay, roll a counterspell.
What if it was like heal
17.
50?
Is that plus your
You've
Not plus
spellcasting?
any-
activated
so
my
I do-
trap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you add
I'd
your
like you to be full
spellcasting
health,
ability
so you're
modifier.
challenged.
27.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
That was what I was asking earlier. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So you, he fires a spell at you. You slash the spell again, and it bursts out. This time you slash his spell, and it bursts out. And you can see like a small smile pull at his dry lips. Garhand, now shaken from his momentary mental lapse, lets out a growl and charges at Keth, who is the closest.
Do I have an opportunity attack?
Oh, he was already against you, right?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, no, he attacks you. He's just attacking literally the nearest person.
Okay.
A second shadowy blade appears in his other hand, and this time he makes 2 attacks against you. The first one, he swings in, and you put up Abjuration, and it slashes down and like bangs off of Abjuration with a flash of light. And the second, as he comes down with the second blade, also bangs off Abjuration. He lets out a roar of anger, and a wave of shadow washes off of him. Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw. Even you, Gebetto.
Okay.
22.
19.
17.
And Keth?
11.
Keth and Asher, you take 4 shadow damage.
Bleh.
Keth, it's your turn.
Keth has disengaged from Viltroth, so he's going to go and attack Garhand. And he feels like he should just do it with Verdum. So he holds up like his hands and says, I'm just going to use the hammer on this one. And then goes up and tries to swing Verdum versatilely? Versatile?
Yeah.
And try and hit him. That would be a 20. So what do I add to this? Because I'm not adding the 3. I'm adding my proficiency because I'm proficient with all weapons.
And strength.
And strength. Okay. So 23 to hit.
That hits.
And for damage...
Also, earlier I told you could swap the weapons as a bonus action, and I totally meant that as a free action. Like, every turn you can swap them into something else.
Cool. That's fun. Oh, yeah, so that's good. So I drop the spear and just have the hammer
So
now. What damage for Verdun?
looks like 1d8 bludgeoning and 1d6 fire.
Although, when he does it versatile, it's 1d10.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So we got 15 max damage. So 14 plus so 14 damage.
Okay.
And extra attack. That would be 29 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. 11 damage. And some Q.
So technically, Verdum not being a monk weapon,
right.
you don't have access to Flurry of Blows, I don't believe. Correct?
I believe that is true. Let me look it up. But yeah, you can only do it when you use them.
Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can make 2 unarmed as a bonus action.
Disregard.
Nice.
I can totally cut
I'm
that
gonna kick
get
him.
where I was wrong.
I'm gonna kick him twice. Try and knock him prone. That would be 16 to hit twice.
Yeah, neither strike lands.
All right.
After you slam the hammer into him twice, and you can feel this resonance within it as you swing in. You go to kick, and you aren't able to sweep his feet out from under him. He's seems to be like growing in intensity as time goes on.
Damn, he's gonna disengage as a second bonus.
At the end of your turn, give me a Constitution saving throw.
14.
Take another foreshadow.
Foreshadow.
I had you do it at the beginning last time, Asher. It should be at the end.
Okay.
It is now your turn, Asher.
Cool. How far away is Gebeddo?
Gebeddo, frozen behind you, probably 20 feet away.
Son of a bitch. I would like to. I'm going to walk away from Garhan because I can't disengage at all, and I have to take that attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he slashes across your back as you walk away,
Son of a bitch.
and you take 11 shadow damage.
Okay, and then I cast Lesser Restoration on Gebeddo, curing his paralysis. Hopefully.
Okay. This is why I hate this bit, because what a weird place for Lester Restoration
I have the
to
same
show up.
feeling. You know what happens? What happens is I pull out his business card and I like play a little jingle from the business. It's like actually a business card that opens. It's like Lesser Restoration. Okay, now Gebeddo's back to normal. I don't know.
I like the idea of him just, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, guys. I'm just trying to, excuse me,
Oh.
like.
He's like, I know someone's going. Oh, big guy here. Look at this guy. Anyway,
Whoa,
I'm gonna
whoa.
come through. Oh, look at you. See that spooky fellow
Yeah,
over there?
look at him.
Anyway,
Face of
who's
mother
the
could love.
target?
Oh, yeesh. Oh.
Is it that one? Because I can't do anything for that guy. Oh, this guy. All right. Yeah, no problem. He just puts his hand on you, and he's like, "You better get out of here." And then he walks
You
away.
better.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I do picture some of the fighting on the stairs leading up to the door. So yes, like
Kind of squeezing through here. Like,
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know. Hey,
he's
here's
got-
my card.
he's got-
Here's my card.
He's got like a bottle of wine from upstairs, like that he's.
I like
I'll
the
just go
idea-
back to your party now.
quite the shindig you got.
Nice
Very
place,
good.
though. Seriously, nice place.
Call me if you ever need.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
here. And he hands out cards to everyone as he's.
Yeah,
leaving.
exactly. Like he's giving up to like Viltroth.
He's like, actually, here's my brother's card for you.
Yeah.
Give him a ring.
Larry Restoration. Don't call me. It's fine.
Gregor,
see
he
you
does
Christmas,
he does
probably.
some of the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
I don't
Gebeddo,
know how. I don't know why you would hate that bit.
Yeah.
your paralysis is cured.
Yep. And then I use the remainder of my move to kind of like move towards Garhand as best I can to like.
You
Shut
can
him
get
out.
pretty close back up to
I
him.
can't. I think 20 feet. I can only move 30, so I don't think I can get there.
Right,
Yeah.
you're like halfway.
Yeah, Gebeddo
At the end of-
just like nods at Asher and pulls out my swishy and like flips it in his hand once before turning the blade invisible.
Asher, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Great. 10.
You take 15 shadow damage.
50?
No, 15.
Oh, good lord.
15.
Thanks.
A culmination of the damage you have stacked upon you. You
I've
take.
got it.
Also, take 50 shadow damage.
I'm fine.
Unrelated.
Yeah.
Gebeddo, it's your turn.
Gebeddo
Since you're
feels,
paralyzed, just end of your turn.
yeah,
Just-
Gebeddo
wait.
feels good now. Got a visit from his buddy Lester. Thanks for calling him Asher.
I was gonna say I definitely didn't help. That's for sure. It was all Lester.
That I think is the biggest reason to hate the bit. Like it just completely saps anything from like anything you tried to do.
Yeah.
You just dialed the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Hold on,
you,
Garhan. I gotta take this. I'm sorry.
you know a guy. Cool. Like
Oh my god, I'm on hold again.
Keth is
Your call
engaged
is
with
very
who?
important to us. Please hold on the line for more. So let's see. Keth is engaged.
Garhan.
with
Okay,
Garhan,
perfect. That's exactly who Gebeddo wanted to run to. And he is going to... Yeah, he's... Is there a way... God, I feel like Jennuvera now. Is there a way to hit
Okay.
Viltroth and Garhand without hitting Keth?
With what?
With what?
20-foot radius explosive spell.
Oh.
That might
I
shoot
stop.
might
Stop saying
shoot
exactly what I'm saying.
shoot fire up the stairs, for example, depending on where it's placed.
Yeah, so yes, I think there is a way you could do it
I
without
missed
hitting Mikey, but you're not sure what kind of structural damage you will deal to the room you are in.
And the party's still going on.
The party is still happening.
All right, Gebeddo doesn't do it then, and he runs forward. He's going to try and use all the tentacles as like part of a distraction and turn himself into smoke and like try to dive through a couple of them.
Okay.
So that is a 25 to sneak.
Okay.
And he's going to reappear and thrust into Garhand.
At advantage.
Heck yeah. And that is 25 to hit.
A 25 hits.
Nice.
My swishy enjoy that throw.
21.
Who said that?
31, 43 plus 7, 50 damage
Oh my. Okay.
into Garhand.
Yeah, so you pop up behind Garhand. You jam the blade deep into him, and you hear a scream erupt from him that you feel like is not just in this place, but reverberates from somewhere deep, deep, far, and or deep, deep, long, and far away. As it's like a that like echoes through the space, and he drops to his knees in front of you, and then slumps forward dead.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Immediately, that shadow starts to stream off of him, and his body starts to shrink back down.
Gebeddo looks at Viltroth, and he just says, "This is your chance, bud. Get out of here."
This is not the end. And a wave of dark energy flows off him. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
21.
20.
14.
9. I'm not great at Constitution. I'm not great at Constitution.
So, Gebeddo and Keth, you take 16 shadow damage. Asher and Jennuvera, you take 8. And a portal opens behind Viltroth, and he steps back and disappears. And the portal closes behind him.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Aw.
Verdum is like buzzing in your hand.
Yeah, Keth just felt real compelled. Keth like holds it up just in front of him and kind of is looking at it.
Make a con save.
Rude. 12.
Take 16 damage. I'm sorry, take 20 damage. Take 20 damage.
Can Keth tell that? Does Keth feel like it's the hammer that's damaging him?
No. You feel like it is this shadow that is clinging to you.
Okay. And then Keth kind of looks at the crew. This is buzzing quite a bit.
Okay,
I don't know.
we
what's
need to knock
happening.
you out, right? That's how we did it.
Everyone make Constitution saving throws. And actually, Keth, this one you don't make. Everyone else does.
Okay.
Fucking,
16.
14.
15.
Asher, you take 15. Jennuvera, you take 8. Jebeddo, you take 16.
Okay, how did you guys do this with outside the cave with the dragons?
I feel.
We got knocked out.
I feel like.
Wait, we kind of just dealt with it. We kind of powered through it, and then I cast Mass Cure Wounds on everybody.
I don't feel comfortable just.
Yeah, it's like your body fights it off. If you're strong enough, your body just fights it off. I don't know how else to explain it, but like, you just got to really be. I don't know.
Okay, well, is there any way we can fight it off while we run to an alchemy guild and get?
23, by the way.
Okay,
So
thank
everyone
you,
heals for
Asher.
23.
We need
This
to
is-
find Torek just in case.
Yeah. Weird thought. The
Wait,
angel
just in
said
case
if
what?
you-
Are you going to be a vampire, Jebeddo?
Jebeddo's already running from the room to try to
Jennuvera's
find
following.
like the sewers.
Okay.
Wait.
As you are, is everyone running from the room?
Yeah, because what is the other
Yeah,
option?
Keth
Like-
follows.
Keth, as you start to run away, the weapon stops vibrating as, like, heavily. It starts to pulse slower. And everyone make another Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20. 26.
Regular 6.
10.
6 plus 15.
Wait,
Okay.
so 21?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jennuvera, you feel like you have overcome this. That shadow that is in you, you've pushed it away.
Oh, you're right, Asher.
Sure.
It does just go away.
You're way off in the distance.
And Asher, you take 15 when she yells that.
Ow! Yeah, it's great.
Jebeddo, you take 16, and Keth, you take 4.
Keth.
So who is the?
It's
I feel like
basically
Keth is the
you
last
and
one to leave the
Asher.
room.
Yeah, it's you and Asher in the back.
Keth, we gotta
Okay.
finish this for Gillick.
Yeah, the hammer kind of changed a bit when I had the intention of leaving here. I think we have more to do.
I look back at Garhan's slumped over pile of bones.
I mean, he's a corpse. He's not a pile of bones.
He's
a
a
body.
pile of bones.
In a
tucked-
skin suit.
Surrounded by meat and
tucked
skin. You're
inside.
right.
Yeah,
Everyone's a
thank
pile
you.
of bones when you lie down.
That's what I like about humans.
That's not. That's
Can I?
oh,
We have to. What was Gillick's?
Do you stop us at all?
You guys
The
are
two of
way
you?
gone.
You guys are
You guys
gone.
bolted.
Okay. You fucking.
Apparently.
It's make believe. You could have stopped us.
I could also make the more compelling choice.
I mean, maybe.
well, so I mean, as soon as the change in the hammer happens, Keth kind of stops and just pauses and looks up, and only Asher's there, so
Yeah.
he doesn't really.
Yeah.
They needed
So
to do
you
this.
two-
And he fucking calls out and says, "Hey, Jebeddo."
So the two of you are running up above, and as you wind your way up through here, give me another Constitution saving throw.
Not me, though, right?
Not you. You're right.
5.
Jesus
Yeah, you
Christ.
take another 15.
Great. 16. Right?
You're right. Yes. Yes. The stairways that wind up, it takes you a while to get up to the top, so give me another con save. And then,
do you want me to just knock you out like the last time?
13.
so take another 16.
Yeah. When she says that, I turn around and say, "Wait, you're good now?
Yeah, no, I'm good now.
Oh, then we don't need to find what's his face.
What's whose face?
Torek.
Oh, I thought we were finding Torek because you're going to die at midnight so he can make you a vampire so you're not dead.
No, I was finding Torek because he was the only one that wasn't affected by this thing. That. And 12.
Yeah, you take it again.
Great.
Should I just
Hold these, and Gebeddo hands her 2 potions of superior healing. And those are the last ones that he has.
Okay, well,
Okay.
And 17?
You take 16 damage.
Great. Gebeddo falls unconscious on the stairs.
Jennuvera picks him up, puts him over her shoulder, and then runs back to the dungeon.
Okay. So Asher and Keth, you step back into the room.
Hit Garhand with Verdum. See what happens.
Keth brings Verdum over to Garhan and sees if there's any change in the reverberation.
Yeah, you get the sensation that it is a stronger pull here. Like that, the vibration is pretty much constant, but you can feel Verdum's intention.
This feels real weird.
Everyone,
Asher,
both
but
Asher and Keth, give me con saves.
24.
10.
Okay, Asher, you take 15. Keth,
Great.
you don't take anything.
Ah,
I feel
God.
like you've abated it.
This sucks. And I cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level. 9, 16. So I heal myself for 16.
Great.
Do you want
Make
me
another
to...
con save.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, this is forever. 20.
What?
Okay, you take 4 shadow.
Okay, I'm feeling a little better. Do you want me to hit Garhand
Great.
with the... I can do it. I have his shield. I can say something vaguely gillicky. We can make it a whole show.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it a thing.
Okay.
Here.
And Asher with this hammer, with this hammer, I purify the throne. And he just slams it on Garhand's corpse.
It's like a sick.
Yeah, that was
It was
good.
like a sick thump. Give me another con save.
No, that was real good, Asher. You okay?
Was he a chain
No,
smoker?
I know that was touching.
Another 20. Actually, sorry, 19.
Okay, you purge the last of it.
I don't think did it work.
Wait, let's.
The weapon is still vibrating. Nothing has changed.
I point it around the room and I try and see if it leads me anywhere.
Jennuvera comes into the room with Gebeddo over her shoulder.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put him down and pour the superior healing into his mouth.
You
And he dies.
snap
further.
up, Gebeddo.
How many? What does that do?
You gave it to me.
88?
Yes. 84.
84. 84 plus 8, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you're back. Verdum's doing a weird hummy thing, and we're trying to figure out how to kind of finish its purpose. Do you remember exactly what Gillick's said his purpose was with this?
Wait, yeah, we need to clear the corruption from the throne.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you see Gillick's hammer just laid into the corpse, just more gory than before.
Yeah, we thought that would work, but that didn't. So I don't know. I didn't notice it was vibrating closer to any other part of this room. Did you, Asher?
No.
Pretty much just over Garhand.
I pull out the orb of shadow. Does it vibrate more?
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Son of a beehive. 8. No. 9.
Hey everyone, just a couple quick reminders. If you like the show, don't forget to tell your friends. And you can head over to patreon.com/adventureinc and become a patron as well. You can also head to our website, adventureincpod.com, for links to our social media and the store where you can find t-shirts, stickers, and more. That's all. We'll see you next week.
Serious business.